Chapter 15. Recover Lost Energy and Heal Trauma with Shamanic Recapitulation. Recapitulation consisted of a systematic scrutiny of one's life, segment by segment, an examination made not in the light of criticism or finding flaw, but in the light of an effort to understand one's life and to change its course. Don Juan's claim was that once any practitioner has viewed his life in the detached manner that the recapitulation requires, there's no way to go back to the same life. Carlos Castaneda. Dipping your toe in the dark sea of awareness. There are many methods offered by various schools and individual practitioners of shamanism to recapitulate your life. The majority of these techniques, which are usually but not always rather similar, tend to be effective in helping to address trauma and recover squandered energy. The one I'll teach you how to do momentarily is based on the style of recapitulation associated with Toltec shamanism and made famous in the misjudged and often maliciously maligned works of Carlos Castaneda. In these controversial books that have been translated into numerous languages and sold millions of copies, the author claims that recapitulation and other techniques for cultivating power were taught to him by his teacher, the enigmatic Don Juan Matus, who was allegedly drawing on a long tradition of shamanism reaching back many generations. The confusing morass of mystery surrounding Castaneda and his books, fiction, nonfiction, fantasy, memoir, is, in my humble opinion, just another absurdly profound proof of the unavailability of definitive proof in this construct. Be that as it may, recapitulation is considered by many a foundational technique for increasing one's store of energy. It's also a strict requirement for anybody on one of the shamanic paths said to have originated in Mesoamerica. Having benefited from it greatly myself, I can't praise it enough. I consider recapitulation an excellent starting point for anyone interested in testing the waters of the dark sea of awareness. Recapitulation allows you to explore the inner reaches of your consciousness in a safe and controlled manner, often with undeniable, even tangible mind, body, spirit benefits. This method of increasing personal power by lessening and sometimes healing old energetic wounds and resultant traumas seems to work best when you're simultaneously intent on simplifying your life and pulling back from situations and connections that drain your energy, as covered in previous chapters. But even people on the go can benefit from this work, so long as they're able to regularly carve out even a little bit of time from the whirlwind of their busyness. Thoroughly detailed by Castaneda's cohort Taisha Abelar in The Sorcerer's Crossing, recapitulation is described as having been traditionally carried out in caves, a hole in the ground, an empty grave, or even a coffin box of one's own fabrication that was ceremonially immolated upon completion of this protracted exercise. Yes, recapitulating your life story, which can go on for months or even years, isn't a quick fix, but embraced as an ongoing wellness practice, it can lead to both short-term results and long-term transformation. Other, particularly younger shamans, including another of Castaneda's colleagues, who shared her experience of a life-changing recapitulation she performed while squeezed into a packed Mexican bus, have softened the older, more stringent requirements for this practice. Nowadays, people recapitulate their lives in a dark closet, or seated in an armchair with eyes closed, or even lying in bed. Personally, I prefer the latter venue, complete with a sleep mask and earplugs to shut out the world while remaining comfortable and relaxed.